Hello, and welcome to the first ever Virginia Wingard live stream Shrove Tuesday service. If you're here because guess what? We can't all hang out together right now during Shrove Tuesday and eat pancakes like we normally would. But that's okay, because I'm here in our Welcome Center kitchen. Everything's set up, ready to go. My pan is hot. And wherever you are watching this, you can cook along with me, make your own pancakes. It's gonna be a blast. Or you can just watch and have fun. So if you're cooking along with me, let me know. Let me know when you get in, when you're here, when you log on. Let me know who's here. I see Wayne and Francis and probably Charlie and Ann as well. And also, just in general, you can comment at any time. So if there's more people on here and you guys are commenting, then you can see other people's comments, chat with each other. I encourage you to take this time and use it as kind of like our stand-in community option, since we can't be with one another right now. I see Joanne. Hey, Joanne. Beth's here. Hey, Sandra. So we are going to get started. I have everything I need. Basically, I'm going to be cooking some pancakes. And while I'm cooking pancakes, I'm also a little bit going to talk about Shrove Tuesday. But also, you guys may not know this. I've been cooking pancakes in a, hey Sandra and Frank and Tara. Hey Linda. I've been cooking pancakes in a commercial kitchen since I'm not lying, you can ask my father, since I was 10 years old. I would go with him to this camp where he worked in the kitchen and help cook pancakes. The griddle was as big as this stove. I would stand on a milk crate and I would pour and flip pancakes. So I am actually, since this is my job, now I am a professional chef because I'm getting paid to do this. That makes me a pro pancake maker. So I have everything I need here to make a fantastic batch of pancakes. Hey Peggy, Linda, of course I could definitely cook pancakes. Ann and Ned, Sandy Barrett's on here. So let's get started. All right, first you take your pancake mix, right? Hey Marlene. All right, I'm just gonna use, one thing I don't ever do is measure pancake mix. This is my mixer. We actually don't, in this entire church, have a measuring cup that I could find. But I wouldn't use it even if I did find it, because I don't believe in measuring pancake mix. I think that there's a really clear way to tell if it's ready or not. Hey Marlene. Good to see so many people on here. So we're gonna get started making. Now, I'm not gonna make that many pancakes. This is my dinner, but I'm not that hungry. I had pad thai today for lunch. So let me know, text me on here if you're also making pancakes. This is probably enough. I'm probably, that's gonna be like 10 pancakes if I make it tiny. So, no measuring required. Add some water. I set up all this stuff just to make you guys think that I was gonna be actually making these pancakes, but no. I'm just going to start mixing here. Oh, I might have already added too much water. So, this bag of mix was from last year when we made pancakes. And now I need some more. Might make too many now. How's everyone doing tonight? This is the beginning of your Lenten journey. Shrove Tuesday marks the beginning of Lent. Well, the beginning of the pre-beginning of Lent. Tomorrow, shout out, just a reminder, is Ash Wednesday. If you didn't know, now you know. Ash Wednesday, we are having a service tomorrow. It's at 6 p.m. It's going to be here. Let's see, you guys chatting it up? What do you want to share? Who's cooking along with me? I'd love to know. Okay, here we go. This is how you tell if your pancake, I just added some water and stirred. Had to add more mix. This is how you tell. Is it running down your fork? Not thick and cakey, and not so watery. This might actually be a little watery, but we're gonna go with it. Don't ever measure pancake mix. There's no use. Okay, so my pan's already pretty hot because I turned it on before I started my stream. And I'm gonna be using coconut oil spray because it's, we're gonna pretend to be healthy. Except for this is a pan that my mother-in-law gave me called a comal. And you don't actually need cooking spray on it, but I like those, nice crunchy edges. Woo! Hot pan. I did do some research into cooking shows. Here we go. For this, because I didn't really know how good I was going to be at it. Since it's live, let's make 4. Last year, if you were here, I made a giant pancake. Still have the picture. Hey, Jackie Durham. All right, so you guys let me know what are you giving up for Lent this year? Or what are you taking on for Lent this year? That is traditionally the time for Shrove Tuesday is to think about, hey, what am I going to give up? What am I going to take on? The science of cooking a pancake is a detailed art. I'm going to flip these little mini pancakes. You don't flip a pancake until you see a bunch of bubbles on the top, and it really depends on how thick the batter is and everything. But this one's getting dry on the sides. If you're also, hey, Barbara Courtney, good to see you on here. If you're also cooking along and your pancakes are dry on the sides, it's time to flip. Voila! Can you guys see that? That's a nice brown, crispy on the edges pancake. And usually you flip in accordance with what you started with. So, for Shrove Tuesday, people will get together all over the world. But traditionally, it's a time for us to think about what are we going to give up for Lent. You can also take something on for Lent, certainly. Whoa. How about that, you guys? I'm like a double flipper, so I am going to flip these again. They're not done. I learned that last year. Some things that people need some blueberries in those. Alan, it is really interesting that you say that. Hang in there. You'll see. Sandra Selman says, looks good. Looking good. I know, right? Beautiful. Let's flip one more time where we started. I mean, come on. I'm a pro. I'm a pro. It smells great in here. Oh, shoot. I forgot to add my cinnamon. But that's okay. I did bring cinnamon to add, and I was going to make some banana pancakes, but I did not do that. My butter's been sitting out so that it'll melt really good when I put it on these pancakes. And I had more batter, but I'm not going to eat more than 4 pancakes, so I'm not going to make any more. If you're making pancakes right now, let me know what you're putting on top. Now I like butter. So don't judge how much butter I'm putting on these suckers. Okay, I'm waiting for somebody to tell me what their Lenten give up is. I can come help eat them, make some more. Carolyn says, hey, looking good. Alan, come on, buddy. I don't have blueberries, but I will show you in a second, Alan, what I do have. Put your butter right on as soon as you pull them off the grill, because guess what? Oh! Helps melt that butter. And what my dad does is takes the butter and he puts it in the microwave. And then you just have already melted butter. Tara says she cooks hers in butter. Why now? I hope you are inspired. Oh, I said, what happened to my butter? I dropped my butter. Oh my gosh, these smell so good. If y'all aren't cooking pancakes right now, y'all are missing out. Look at this stack. This mix must have some kind of vanilla in it because it really smells very vanilla-y. So I'm asking you guys what you're giving up for Lent, but I gotta be honest, I haven't decided what I'm giving up. Frank likes waffles, so that's what we're having. Lots of butter and maple syrup. Hey, Monta, guess what? Tara is slower than you. Oh! Well, my pan was pretty hot. I'm gonna add a swat of butter in the middle. I really like butter, y'all. Okay, Alan, you paying attention? Because you're gonna love it. I don't have blueberries, but I have blueberry syrup. This is the ultimate. Charlie and I are enjoying Belgian waffles and fruit. Does that count? Absolutely it counts. Neither have we decided. We like blueberry topping with whipped cream and all on top of the butter. I can't do whipped cream on my pancakes. In fact, sometimes I'll eat pancakes, no syrup at all, just butter. Just butter. Nice substitute. Yeah, a real blueberry would be good. So I'm gonna try here's my final product, blueberry butter pancakes. Look at that, someone take a screenshot. I mean, come on. Look at that. All right, hey Cindy. So, as I was saying, I have not personally come up with what I'm gonna do for Lent yet, but by tomorrow I will have. Let me taste these. Delish. So good. So good. Woo! I need some orange juice. Also, I was gonna make coffee and drink a cup of coffee with you guys. Oh Oh, Jackie Durham took a screenshot. Thank you, Jackie. I was gonna make a cup of coffee, but like a measuring cup, we also, in this entire church, I couldn't find a pot. And I have French press coffee. So I was gonna make a French press coffee, but I couldn't find a pot or a kettle. I mean, I could find a giant pot. Looks yummy. Tara says she made hers from scratch. That's why she's slower. I'm not surprised Tara made pancakes from scratch. Making me hungry, Sandra Selman. Get your waffles out, girlfriend. These are delicious. I have to admit, even though this mix has been sitting in the freezer for a year, very good. I'm glad you guys joined me to eat the pancakes. I want to share a little bit about what I found out about Shrove Tuesday here. Today, in UK and Ireland, Ellen said, Julia, child, eat your heart out. You know, today in UK and Ireland, they call it Pancake Day. A lot of traditions with that. In Germany, it's Vilchendinstag. Vilchendinstag. And you're just gonna eat in front of us. Hey, Cindy, go into your kitchen. Get some pancake mix. Easy peasy. Vilchendinstag in Germany means Violet Day. They dress up fancy. They have a half day at school. Switzerland, Gudeldienstag. Gudel means fat belly stuffed with food. That makes sense. Portuguese, Spanish, and Italian traditions call it Carnival. From carnelevamin, which means putting away the flesh, aka, like a lot of people, don't eat meat during Lent. So there's 2 points to Shrove Tuesday. Well, there's a lot of points, but the main purpose here is that we're providing an opportunity for us to think about the journey ahead of us, right? And the journey ahead of us this year is certainly different than any other year, maybe in history. An opportunity for us to give something up, take something on, spend some time tonight looking inward, thinking about the coming Lenten season and how you can make the most of it. And then the second traditionally use of Shrove Tuesday was to gather around and eat all the stuff, all the bad stuff that you have in your freezer or cabinets or cupboards, or whoever has what in their kitchen from history, and eat all that at once. The eggs, the milk, the sugar, the butter, the fat. Get rid of the temptation so that when you give up eggs, butter, milk, and sugar for Lent, they're not there. Martha Stewart, pancakes from the freezer absolutely count. So I also want to just point out, like I said, tomorrow is Ash Wednesday. We're going to have a service here. Man, these are good. Really good. We're going to have a service here. It's at 6 p.m. tomorrow. For those of you who got Lenten packets in the mail, you also got a very thought out, planned Ash Wednesday service. This blueberry dressing is making my mouth blue. I did not know that would happen. Wayne says, Beth, we can all skip a meal and give $5 for missions. Yes, that is what we're doing, Wayne. Let me finish my train of thought and then I'll circle back to that. You gotta pack it in the mail, and that packet begins tomorrow. It's got a great Ash Wednesday service in it. It comes in that black envelope, but we're also live streaming Ash Wednesday tomorrow too, so check out that. And then from there on out, pretty much everyone is gonna have a devotional, and part of our call as disciples this year is gonna be reading that devotional every day. Skip one meal per week, not per day, one meal per week. And in place of that meal, take the $5 that you would have spent on that meal, on that $5 footlong, put it in an envelope, put it in the envelope that you either received at service already or that you will receive tomorrow at the service, or that you're gonna come by and pick up. I don't know, if you haven't gotten it yet, you can always come by and pick it up. Put the $5 in there at the end. If all of us put $5 a week in an envelope, comes out to like 30 something dollars. Or if you want to put $10 a week, if your normal meal that you go eat out is for $15 a week, feel free to put $15 in there. And at the end, we can really raise a lot of money, and all this goes straight to missions. It's going to go to the missions committee, and they're going to do some great work with that. IHOP, here we come, buddy. Okay, I also want to point out, I am a big bibliophile. I love reading. I also love poetry. If you haven't seen my arm tattoo, almost everything on there is a poem. And T.S. Eliot, one of my favorite poets, has a poem called Ash Wednesday. You are welcome. Actually, that is what she suggested. What do you mean, Wayne? That is what we're gonna do. That is what Beth. That she suggested we do that. Yeah. I'm a little confused there. Okay, so he wrote a poem called Ash Wednesday. I encourage you to go read this poem. It is really not what you think it's gonna be. It's kind of hard to understand. Even I'm like, if you're expecting a really religious and fun poem, don't go read it. But one line in the poem, actually, he says it twice. It says, teach us to care and not to care. Teach us to sit still. I think there's a lot right now in our hearts, in our world, in our communities that we need to practice caring about. And there's a lot also that we need to learn how to let go of. In other words, not care about. And he also says, teach us to sit still. I think that's going to be part of my Lenten journey, is learning how to sit still and be in the moment. So I hope that was something that you guys can think about. But also take a minute after this live stream's over and just sit and think about your Lenten journey. Lent is one of the most active religious holidays that we have, because it requires us to really participate as disciples in it. And this is a fun way to start it. But tomorrow we're really going into a season of prayer and daily devotion reading and things that require us to sit still and take some time and look inward. So I encourage you after this live stream ends to just take a second and think, okay, tomorrow's Ash Wednesday. Tomorrow I start that journey. And what am I going to sacrifice to make sure that I'm actively a part of my own Lenten journey? Let's see. What else do we need to do? I'm not going to do the dishes on camera, should I? Who else cooked and have you eaten? Tara, are you done? Are you finished yet? Let me know. And what else should I do on live stream, you guys? I can think of plenty of things to do on a live stream. Who else has had your pancakes and are they good? Or your waffles? I should have got some fruit. I think one pro tip. Pro tip for eating on camera, I think, is to take smaller bites. Smaller bites, definitely. Come on. Oh. Oh my gosh. Pancakes from scratch? Beth's also making pancakes from scratch. I applaud you. Good job. That's great. Alan says his iHop app isn't working. Y'all are silly. Oh my gosh. Juanelle's making pancakes from scratch too. Who isn't making pancakes from scratch? I'm really proud of you guys though. That's fantastic. I have never in my life made pancakes from scratch because they come in a box already pre-made. Oh, smaller bite, smaller bite. Okay, you guys. Let's see what else we can talk about. We're gonna end it here soon. Got some music playing. Self-examination. Frank hasn't started making the waffles. Save some for tomorrow. You know, I can make you some pancakes anytime, Gloria. Just add water. I wish I had made a cup of coffee though. That would have been great. That's going back in the freezer with a note on it. Save for 2021, 2022. It is 2021. All right. Excuse me. What else, crew? Should I wash the dishes? Should I just take it all home? There's a dishwasher here. I can put it in there. Other good thing about the comal, or this flat pan, if you've got one, and pancakes, is that this is clean now. Just, there you go. Clean pan. That's the best thing about pancakes. Let's see, what do I want to say while I've got 19 people on here? I never have 19 people on my Sunday School Live. I will mention that. I do Sunday School Live on here every Sunday at 4:30. I didn't do it last Sunday, but that's okay. I will be doing it this Sunday. Alan's got plenty of jokes to go around tonight. Gloria says she'll clean them tomorrow, right, Gloria? Yeah, right. I'm sure she would. I won't be leaving them for Gloria. It's a paper plate, so that'll be good. Not one person mentioned what they thought they were going to do for Lent. I used to give up candy. That was really hard for me. It's all that sugar from the syrup. Okay, kids. What did Marlene say? Jackie, I am forever grateful that you sent me that picture. Let's see. Oh, man. Marlene just sent a picture of her table. Beautiful red tablecloth. Must have gotten some flowers for Valentine's Day and some pancakes on a plate. That looks delish. Delish, you guys. Hope you guys had fun on the live stream today. We could do this all night if you want. If y'all are going to send me some pictures. I got great screenshot from Jackie Durham. I think that should be my new profile picture, maybe. I'll show you. Love it. Okay, kids, I think that's it. I'm gonna finish eating my pancakes, clean up here. I really appreciate you guys joining in. Hopefully, we'll cross our fingers and say our prayers that next year we'll all be together again in the activity center eating pancakes and listening to Alan's jokes in person. But for now, that is it for me. I am sending everybody some love and some hugs. Love you too, Sandra. That the night is fun for you, wherever you are, whoever you're hanging out with, or if you're alone, that you just spend the rest of the night enjoying yourself, having fun. Blessings from God on our congregation. Man, we are doing big things, and we've got a great group of people. So continue to reach out to one another, continue praying for one another. That's the other thing. On Mondays, P.S., on Zoom, we do prayer meeting. And there isn't 18 people on our prayer meeting. Thank you to everybody for being on here. And join us tomorrow for Ash Wednesday at 6 p.m. I love everybody here. You guys make this job such a fun thing to do and so worthwhile. And so I'm so grateful to all of you. And man, now we can say together that we had Shrove Tuesday Pancakes live stream. Might be the one and only time we do it. Oh man. All right, you guys. I'm going to save this video. It's going to be on our Facebook page, but I'm also going to save it and probably post it or send it by email for those people who didn't get to watch. So you may see it in your email later tonight. But thanks a bunch, you guys, and happy Shrove Tuesday and happy start to your Lenten season. Hopefully I'll